Howdy everybody, welcome back to my series on the tarot and numerology and the minor arcana. Today we are talking about the number 4. Now in tarot, when we're looking at the minor arcana cards and we're looking at those suits and we see the number 4, they're typically about manifestations, foundations, and stability. And we can see that when we put it into context with the major arcana. The number 4 is the number of the Emperor card. Now this is where we get to see some of that little nuance in here, because the Emperor typically is about masculinity. But like I said in a previous video, I don't really like to ascribe the gender binary to a deck of cards because that makes meditation a little bit less accessible for everybody. So instead of thinking of it like man and manhood, let's think of it kind of like those characteristics we typically ascribe to masculinity. So things like power, leadership, confidence, holding power, building structures, being home builders, that kind of energy. That's that kind of energy in the number 4 in the tarot. Now, because I come from a Judeo-Christian background, I always like to take a look at the biblical numerology as well, just because that's the context that I'm coming from. And so I like to throw that in here, just in case anybody else has come from that context in their lives, so they can kind of see, oh, there's some similarities here between the Bible and between tarot, and it's not as scary as I was often led to believe. So in the Bible, the number 4 is often associated with seasons, time, cardinal directions, that's north, south, east, and west, and the world. And not necessarily like secularness, which is what a lot of people who grew up in like evangelical circles are going to think of when they think of the world, quote unquote. This is more like just the actual planet, like the elements like fire, earth, air, water, that kind of, like what you physically interact with on a day-to-day. That's what we're talking about when we talk about the world in this. And so that's the number 4. Let me know if you have any questions or critiques for me. I'm always open to taking notes. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for your time.